welcome to Auburndale, Florida, Lake Myrtle Park, field number 5. First pitch is in there after an hour delay. We were supposed to start at 2:30 p.m. with Springfield College, we being Salve Regina University Baseball. Hello, everyone. Again, I'm Ed Habishaw, joined alongside by Niall Silberman.
Good afternoon and welcome. Bit of a rain delay holding us back from what should be a good day for Salve Baseball. Put up a lot of runs yesterday. Pitching staff ready to bounce back. Brandon Grover sees pitch down and in. Good start to the day for him. 3-0 count now. Three-0 pitch to him, and that one is up high, ball 4. And a leadoff 4-pitch walk. Brandon Grover starting the day off right. Leadoff hitter reaches base. That brings the number 2 hitter, Michael Breen, having a blazing start to the season. Now hitting .474, on base over .550. And he sees ball number 5 straight balls from pitcher Connor Caverly. Grover, good lead at first. Always a threat to run. He increases his lead here. Leaning a little bit, no steal. First pitch to him, and now he will take off, headed to second. We'll take a good look around second. He will stay there. Count moves 2-0 as that pitch bounced down and away from Breen. He now sits in a 2-0 count. Every time a hitter can get himself into a 2-0, 3-0, 3-1 count, they realize they have the advantage. Although Caverly has thrown primarily fastballs for the 6 straight balls to start the game. Might change it up, go with a curveball here. Another fastball, that one in for a strike. Two-one pitch, that one hit the other way. Breen with wheels is running hard, and he is throwing it at first. Grover tries to get to third, and he is going to be tagged out. And that is good for the 6-3-5 double play. And now there are 2 outs in the inning. Grover attempted to take third once the shortstop released the ball to first base. But a strong throw from both the shortstop and the first baseman does nab Grover in time. Canoe caught swinging there. That one hit hard down left field line. It is back in the left fielder, watches it fly. Deep fly, Tyler Canoe, back-to-back days in the first inning with a big fly, this one to left field. It was a matter of time until his hot bat caught fire and smashed it down to left field, and he catches all of that one. Left fielder just stopped and watched it fly over the trees. Unbelievable, big show of power. And a 1-0 lead here in the first. Once again, back-to-back days for Tyler Canoe, hitting a home run in the first. That went out by a mile. Moonshot. Dylan Ketch now steps in with the 1-0 lead. He sees a pitch outside for a ball. And now he sees a pitch up high. Ball 2, 2-0. Gaverly with a set, 2-0 pitch in there for a strike. That one hit hard the right side, and it is through for a base hit. Back-to-back base hits for the Seahawks squad here in the top of the first. Identical to yesterday, just flipped. Yesterday, the two-hitter catch had a single to right field, followed up by the Tyler Canoe home run in the first. Today, the home run by Canoe, and then the single from catch. And that brings up another power threat, number 36, Sean O'Malley. First pitch to him, inside for a ball. Swung on, fouled back. Count evens up 1-1. Now sitting in a 1-1 count, pitch to him. Swung on, hit back up the middle. Shortstop was fielding it. He was up the middle, throws over. No, he doesn't. Holds it. Sean O'Malley with a nice piece of hitting back up the middle. It will be an error on the shortstop, but he reaches first, and now runners on first and second. Still 2 outs. Bit of a 2-out rally. Home run by Canoe. Now back-to-back runners reach, and that brings up Justice Welsh. Welsh hit very well yesterday. 3 hits for him, including a triple. The final extra base hit for the Seahawks, and it was a blast. The final extra base hit for the Seahawks. Show of power as he got under a ball, and it just kept traveling down to right field, landed in the right field corner, and was an RBI triple in his first start of the season. He starts again here today. Now the first strike in there to Justice. Count evens up at 1-1. That one hit hard, foul. Now down in the count, 2-1. And although no hitter enjoys being down in the count, this is a good 2-strike hitting team. The stat isn't exactly out there, but with 2 strikes, this team does have quite a good number of base hits, including 2 of Justice's hits yesterday. And now the 1-2 pitch is in there for strike 3. And that will do it for the top of the first. Seahawks score 1 on the Tyler Canoe home run. And we will see you in the bottom of the first. Brody Valentine on the mound for the Seahawks today. Welcome back, bottom one. Brody Valentine, first pitch of the day for him. That one was swung on, hit left field. Chasing it is Grover and Beniers. Grover gets to it, throws it back in. And one pitch, one hit. Double to left field by the leadoff hitter. That is Mike Barrett, today's DH. DeMero Mount now batting for Springfield College. First pitch to him. Good curveball in there from Brody Valentine. This is Brody Valentine's first appearance of the season. And another curveball there. This time swung on and fouled back. Brody Valentine now in the 0-2 count. And the 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. And first out of the inning comes via the strikeout. Good left-handed fastball from Brody Valentine. Given how able he is to mix up his pitch selection, he is capable of using his fastball as a strikeout pitch. Not the hardest fastball on this team, but effective when you're able to mix it the way that he's able to mix it. Number 39 in the box now. He sees a curveball down for a ball. Andrew McCarty. Check back to second, not in time. Off the leg of Michael Breen. As he gets hit by the runner on second base. That one swung on and fouled back. Count evens up 1-1. 3-5-2 called out by the Springfield third base coach.
No idea what that means.
We never do.
Could be our waiting time at a restaurant. Could be anything.
Breen plays up the middle at shortstop. That one above the head of McCarty. McCarty been a good hitter this season for Springfield. He is their leading hitter, hitting .381 on base of .500. Now in a 2-1 count here. Good curveball from Valentine. Just inside. Count now moves 3-1. That one hit left side. He's going to be through. Breen was playing up the middle. He's rounding over at third. He's going to run to the plate. Good throw by Beniers. It is slides in. Tough hop. And it gets in. Catch gets hit by the sliding runner coming in. And an RBI single. He reaches base over at second base. A good throw from left fielder Jared Beniers. Not in time to nab the runner at the plate, but a strong throw. Tough hop near the plate. First strike in there from Valentine. Good for strike one. Hitting now number 11, Noah Bleakley. Brody takes his set, comes to the plate. Outside for a ball. Swung on, hit to right field, playable. D'Amato is there, sits under it. He's going to have a throw at third. Cut by Breen over at the shortstop position. That's enough to retire Bleakley. Runner does reach third. Now 2 outs. Runner over at third. Sorgi at the plate, Ryan Sorgi. First pitch to him, swung on and fouled back. And the 0-1 pitch, curveball, down for a ball. Evens up 1-1. One pitch hit hard, very hard out to left field. And that one off the top of the wall. Beniers gets it, throws into second. There's going to be a play, but not in time. Sorgi in with a sliding double. RBI double and a run scores. Scores now Springfield 2, Seahawks 1. Valentine, the second straight freshman pitcher to start a game for the Seahawks. Curveball left up high for a ball. In these games down here in Florida, non-conference, as he sees ball 2. The Seahawks are given an opportunity to see who's going to be what here for the Seahawks, and that fourth starter is certainly a big part of the equation for the eventual success of the Seahawks. Dom Parachi, Patrick Maybach, Braden Clark. All a good strike there from Valentine. All have proved themselves to be starters, both through preseason work, last season results, and this season results. That fourth starter still up in the air. As a good strike there, evens the count up, 2-2. A lot of the freshmen bringing unique stuff to the table. The 2-2 pitch swung on, fouled back. One of Brody's best traits is the ability to sequence pitches well. Fastball, slider, curveball. We'll mix in a changeup every now and then. Let's see what he goes with here. Got a lot to work with, the 2-2 count. And the pitch swung on, hit hard down the right field line. This one is foul. Count stays at 2-2. Sixth pitch to the at-bat. 21st pitch of the inning on the way. And the 2-2 pitch again swung on and fouled away. Count stays even, 2-2. Good fight here from Simonte. Eighth pitch to the at-bat on the way. And a curveball is in there. Beautiful, strike 3. And that will do it for the Seahawks here in the bottom of the first. 2 runs do score. Man left on base. And the score as we head to the top of the second. Springfield 2, Seahawks 1. Welcome back, top 2. The still hot hitting Matt D'Amato steps into the box to lead off here for the Seahawks. First pitch to him outside for a ball. And the pitch here is down and in. 2-0 goes the count. And the 2-0 pitch is way inside, and that catches Matt D'Amato on the bottom of the back. Hope he's all right. He's grabbing it. That's a tough spot to be hit. A lot of bone back there. He's taking his time walking down. Umpire taking his time as well, cleaning the ball off. Matt D'Amato finally now jogs down. Looks like he's going to be all right. It's always good to see. Very tough spot to be hit. Anybody with a back injury can understand.
Is that what happened to you, Niall?
I wasn't hit by a ball. I have felt the pain of a back injury before, but I'm sure that hurt just as bad. Now into the box, number 11, Dustin Cicada. And he sees a ball well inside. Count to him, goes 1-0. Dusty with a fantastic day yesterday. Sac fly and a single in his 2 at-bats, as well as some strong defense over at third base. Had a play down the line that he made. Ball just barely grazed over the bag. He made the play through to first, strong throw, and got him. He now sits in a 2-0 count. Both hitters, well, actually, both innings have started with 5 straight balls from pitcher Calverley. And the 6th is a strike, just like last time. Count is now 2-1. Podesta had the sac fly and the single. His single was an RBI single. Two-one. There goes runner D'Amato, and he's going to stay standing. Stolen base for him there. Count moves 3-1. That ball was down in the dirt. Looked like a stolen base the whole way, but a dirt ball read and a stolen base from Matt D'Amato. Seems like his back is just fine. Now 3-1, runner on second. Nobody out. Captain at the plate. And the 3-1 pitch, way outside. Free 90s, as the hitters like to say. And now a meeting at the mound. Pitching coach comes out to talk. There's nothing a pitching coach hates to see more
Then walks.
than walks. Baseball's a very hard game to play. And when you make it easy on the opposing team by giving them free bases, that's certainly not a benefit if you're the pitching coach, pitching staff, or the defensive team. But the Seahawks will take it. Runners on first and second. And the sure-handed Jared Benier steps into the plate. Bingo. I got the chance to say hi to Mother Bingo, Father Bingo, and Brother Bingo the other night. If they're listening, hello. Runners first and second, nobody out. And a strike outside corner. Good start to the at-bat for Calverley. He had been efficient in his outing so far this year, had appeared twice. No starts, 3 1/3. Good block by the catcher. Count evens up at 1-1. Calverley had not allowed a run this season before the Tyler Canoe home run. Averaging 8.1 strikeouts through 9 innings. 3 strikeouts in the 3 1/3. Now a great bunt there by Beniers. It's going to be close over at first. Stays right down the line, and it's in there for a base hit. Great piece of hitting by Beniers. Now loaded bases after that. Bunt single. A masterful play. Seahawks are a great bunting team for reasons just like that. Now runners on 1, 2, and 3. Nobody out. Leadoff hitter Brandon Grover at the plate. He reached base his first at-bat. First pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Calverley in a situation. Loaded bases, nobody out. Top of the lineup here. The 0-1 pitch. Down and out. Good leave by Grover. Looked like a changeup there. Although a bit tough to tell. Calverley not the type of pitcher to blow you away with speed. Could have been a two-seam running fastball. Good hold by Grover again. Always a show of athleticism when a batter uses his lower half to show at a pitch but holds his hands back. Not an easy movement. And now Grover sees 3-1. Good spot here. Count is 3-1. Caverly looking to avoid his 4th straight runner reaching of the inning. 3-1 pitch, and that is inside for ball 4. Brandon Grover with the RBI walk into score. There's D'Amato. Good trip around the bases for him. Had the stolen base earlier. And now after that RBI walk, the count or the score evens up 2-2. Caverly's still in a situation. Loaded bases, nobody out. First pitch in there to Breen, he did go. Sorella offering his advice over from the third base box. You get 3 of them, he says, letting Breen know. Not to get caught up. Swinging at the ball. He's got 2 more here. He's going to make full use of them. And he uses another there. Fastball in there for a strike. Count is now 0-2. Oh-2 pitch on the way from Caverly. Well inside there. Good mental fortitude there by Breen. Pitch was way inside, and he offered his own knee at the pitch. It's the clever move by the hitter to, quote-unquote, move out of the way as he sees another ball there. Quote-unquote, move out of the way.
Not completely out of the way.
Not completely. Lean into it in a motion that appears to the umpire as if you are leaning out of the way. So he offered himself at the ball. Doesn't hit him, but he would have taken it. 2-2, and a great hold there by Breen. And the count is now 3-2. Full count, full bases, nobody out. All the pressure in the world on Caverly. Breen can stay free and easy.
Especially with Tyler Canoe on deck.
Absolutely. Big hitting Tyler Canoe. The last man Caverly wants to see. And the 3-2 pitch swung on, hit to the right side. Second baseman moves over and flips to first. Gets the out at second. Not in time to get the speedy runner Breen at first. A fielder's choice that scores a run.
4-6 on the putout. Grover off the base pass. Cicada scoring, and Beniers to third. Seahawks take the lead.
First pitch to Canoe outside for ball 1. Canoe showed power with his first 2 home runs of the season. A little bit behind the ball. Still barreled it. And with enough power was able to. Runner goes to second. The throw is down. Not in time. Breen steals second. Count moves 2-0.
Double play situation avoided with the stolen base by Breen. Although the Pride turned a double play in the first inning on a runner at second. Ground ball by Breen to short, getting Grover at third.
Now the spot Canoe likes to see. 2-0 pitch. Down there for a ball. 3-0. Now sitting 3-0. Canoe most likely has the green light, but he won't have to use it. Ball 4, and he reaches base via the walk. And again, it is loaded bases with only 1 out. The good hitter, Dylan Ketch, at the plate. Catch came into the game today hitting a tad over 333. Had the base hit earlier today. A little bit of rain starting to fall. That one hit hard, right center field. Center field giving chase, makes the catch, tagging from third. And scoring easily is Bingo. Jared Beniers scores on the sacrifice fly by Dylan Ketch. And now 3 runs have scored in the inning as the rain starts to fall a little bit harder. That one hit hard up the middle, Sean O'Malley. Rounding from third is Breen. He's running home hard, and he's going to score. Another base hit and another run scored for the Seahawks here. RBI, Sean O'Malley. Piece of hit and beautifully done up the middle. Enough to score Breen from second, and now it is 5-2, Seahawks on top. First pitch swinging, first pitch producing by Sean O'Malley there. Runners on first and second. Justice Welsh at the plate. Struck out looking his first at-bat. He's looking to remedy that. Good hold there by him. The offensive show from yesterday continuing here today. And the pitch gets by the catcher there, moving to first. Or pardon me, moving to second and moving to third is O'Malley and Canoe. Now 2 runners in scoring position. And a 2-0 count. The dugout screaming leverage. They realize the situation, and now ball 3 outside to Justice. This inning's leadoff hitter, Matt D'Amato, now stands on deck here in the 3-0 count to Justice. And the 3-0 pitch, and that one is down and away for ball 4. Once again, we have loaded bases. 2 outs now. A captain, and consistently one of the Seahawks' best hitters, Matt D'Amato, up at the plate. He's already reached base this inning after he was plunked in the lower back. First pitch to him here. In there for a strike. Count now evens up 1-1 after that outside pitch to him. Caverly struggled to locate his fastballs earlier in the game. Now moving to his curveball as his go-to pitch. Fastball there for a ball. Count is now 2-1. Big swing and a miss there from the lefty. Count evens up at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that one up above his head. Count is now full. A situation Caverly has become accustomed to here in the second. 3-2, loaded bases. 4 runners already in this inning. Looking to make it 5, maybe more. And that pitch called for a strike. It did look a tad bit outside. Tomato thought it was a ball, but nonetheless a strikeout there. And that will send us to the bottom of the second. Seahawks score 4, leave 3 on. C10. We'll see you back here, Brody Valentine, for the bottom of the second. Welcome back, bottom 2. Up at the plate, number 12, Noah Diamond.
Not Neil Diamond?
Not. What's that song?
Sweet Caroline. Well, there's a lot of songs. I'm a big Neil Diamond fan.
I think that is the one I was referring to. We are at a baseball park. Who knows? We might hear it later today.
Where it began, I can't begin. And you should.
Hard hit ball right side. Dusty is there. Corrals it, throws to first in time, and he gets the out. Tough hop for him. There's been a lot of tough hops here at Lake Myrtle Park. But Dusty secures that one, puts his body in the line to make the play, and he does. And that'll do it for not Neil, but Noah Diamond. Sakara was the third base replacement yesterday, starting today over at second base. Sologowski now up for Springfield College, and he sees strike one. Another fastball down low for a ball.
Zalagowski, a first-year player from North Haven, Connecticut. Majors in physical education at Springfield College.
Hard hit ball up the middle. Tough play for Brain. He snares it with his glove, goes past him into center field. Grover there to make the play. Calls from the dugout are one pitch away. Ground ball could be good for the double play. After Zalagowski, it is Traversa. And Traversa swinging first pitch. Valentine does have a good move over to first base. We'll see if he uses it. Not a big lead over there. The 0-1 pitch is down for a ball. Wind and rain now a part of the conditions here at Lake Myrtle Park. Good curveball. Bounces in. And now the slider gets a swing and miss. 2-2. 1 out. And the 2-2 pitch just outside for a ball. Count is now 3-2, 1 out. Check over to first. Not enough. Zaligowski barely off the bag over there at first. Count 3-2. And a swing and miss. 2 outs now. Another strikeout there for Brody Valentine. He gets the K. Important pitch. First and second, 1 out is quite a lot different than for a runner on first and 2 outs. Leadoff hitter Michael Barrett back out to the plate. He reached on a double his first time up. Barreled into the left center field gap. Another check over to first. Not in time. Still a small lead for Cole Zaligowski over at first. Does not appear as if he is going to be running. First pitch to Barrett. Good curveball. Called for a ball. The sun is coming out a bit more. The blue skies had been out for about 20 minutes. Swung on, hit hard. Dusty is there. Collects it, throws to first, and that'll do it. One man stranded. 3 straight outs to end the inning there for the freshman pitcher, Brody Valentine. Great second inning. And it is now 5-2. The Seahawks will have their heart of the order coming up here in the top of the third. Welcome back, top three. Dusty made all the outs in the field over in the top bottom of the second. And now he bats first. Sees a first pitch ball outside and away. Hitters count to the captain. The hitters count continuing to be amplified. The Springfield pitching staff getting behind in count. This is, however, a new pitcher, Ian Benoit, on the mound here for Springfield College. And he finally evens it back up. Gets a strike in there. Appeared to be a changeup. Again, a tad bit tough to tell. Certainly inside breaking movement and a bit of three-dimensional depth to it. But not a hard-throwing right-hander. Could go either way. Nonetheless, fastball upstairs for a ball on that last pitch. Count is now 3-1. Ooh, good swing and miss. Fouled off the bat of Cicada. Into the helmet of the catcher. Hope he's all right.
And into our tight camera, so we'll make an adjustment. Go to the GoPro shot for now. Thank you, Dustin.
Always a tough time when the camera gets hit by a foul ball. And another foul ball back at the cameras.
I'm glad I waited for that adjustment. Not in a rush.
That's just like walking downstairs when you forget your sandwich downstairs. You walk back downstairs, forget what you walked down there for. Have to do it again. Hard hit ball over to right field. Right fielder is there, camps under it, and he makes the catch. And 3-2 count. Flown out to right field. One out now. Leadoff batter retired for the first time today. Jared Beniers, today's 9-hitter, now steps up to the plate. He has reached base today. Scored a run on the sacrifice fly. Benoit from the windup. First pitch, one about 55 feet. Ball one. He takes his time, clears his feet. Due to the conditions earlier today, the pitchers have had, that ball is hit hard, not hard enough. Right fielder's camped under it. He's there, and he makes the catch for out number 2. 2 up, 2 away, and the leadoff hitter, Brandon Grover, up for his third at-bat of the inning. In the third inning. Pardon me, third at-bat of the game, not of the inning, of course. First pitch in there for a strike to Brandon Grover. Grover with his first home run of the season yesterday. Hit it down the right field line. And when I say down the right field line, I mean it. It hit off of the foul pole in right field, about halfway up. Hard hit ball. Just barely stayed fair.
So the fair pole.
The fair pole. You know, I really don't know why it's called the foul pole. If you hit it, it's fair. Regardless.
It's a nice target.
Yeah. Should be a bonus. If you hit the foul pole, it's 2 runs. Pop up here. Possibly playable. Catcher throws his mask, but he watches it. Fly out of play. Count stays 1-2. Lefty on righty matchup. Pitch from Benoit is a curveball hit back up the middle for a base hit. Brandon Grover, another single up the middle. He has been a pro at that so far this season. multiple base hits up the middle for him just in the past few days. And that is what is, when the Seahawks were struggling to score runs, that was one of the focuses. Take the balls back up the middle. Don't do too much with it. Do what the pitcher gives you. If he leaves it in the middle, especially down the count, take it back where he threw it from. And Grover executes that well. Runner on first. Michael Breen at the plate. One of the hottest hitters for the Seahawks throughout the entire start of the season. You know, check over to first, and it gets behind the first baseman. Brandon Grover takes off from first. He will have a chance to get to third. He is going to try it. And he gets down, and he's in there over at third base. From first to third on the pick. And now, with 2 outs, the runner at third is scoreable on a base hit. No pitches thrown. Grover moves 180 feet, gets from first to third. With 2 outs, that's a huge deal. Runner on first, 2 outs. You need a double deep into one of the gaps to score a guy from first. At third base, any base hit scores him. Strike one, inner half. Count evens up 1-1. Hands high, and a ball hit down the right field line, just foul. Hard hit. Would have been into the corner. A high adrenaline foul ball, nonetheless a foul ball. Count moves 1-2.
Thanks to Robert Bernashke for showing some love on our Facebook stream. We're streaming on 3 platforms today: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.
1-2 pitch down and in. Evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breen, like so many others in this lineup, a good 2-strike hitter. We'll see if he shows it off here. Pitcher steps off. Benoit, the new pitcher, looking to avoid allowing a run in his first inning of work, especially down 5-2. 3-2 pitch inside. And now Breen gets the chance to sacrifice his body for the team. He leans out of the way of that one. And I am using code. Moves inside, opening the lower half of his body up to more of the plate. So as much as he is leaning out of it by an umpire standpoint, he is, from a certain perspective, leaning into it. And of course, that will get you props inside the dugout.
Practice, practice, practice.
And that's a tough one to practice.
Yeah, it can be painful.
A painful one to practice. Tyler Canoe up now. The home run man back from the first. Michael Breen reads a dirt ball. Excellent execution there. Now 2 runners in scoring position. 1-0 count. Tyler Canoe calls time. Count still 1-0. And that one hit hard out to center field. It is flying. Center field is still running. He looks up. He's not going to be able to catch it. Bounces off the base of the wall. 2-run score. Canoe stands up for a double. That'll score 2. And now he has 6 RBIs on the day. Pardon me, 3 RBIs on the day. 6 runs scored in the last 2 innings.
2 extra base hits.
Check swing there by Catch. Gets past the pitcher. And the second baseman is there, but he makes an error on the play. Throws back to third. Canoe is caught between third and home. Throw to the plate. There's a pickle going on now. He is tagged out on the way back to third. An error by the second baseman allows for Dylan Catch to reach first, but Canoe was rounding third, and he gets caught in a pickle over there. 2-run score here in the top of the third after the 2-run double by Tyler Canoe. He now has a home run and a double on the day, and that'll do it for the top of the third. Bottom 3 on the way. Welcome back. We have bottom 3, score 7-2. Brody Valentine still on the mound here for the Seahawks. First pitch swinging, fouled off down the right field line. Canoe continuing his impressive offensive day here. Count moves 0-1. And count moves 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed. On top of being an absolute threat at the plate, Canoe is also a very good defensive first baseman. And that one hits the batter off the helmet. Hope he's all right. Didn't look exactly comfortable, to say the least. He appears to be fine. He's walking down to first. And he's now jogging. He does certainly appear fine.
That's DeMoro. He typically wears number 29, wearing 26 today. Gets hit on the 0-2 pitch.
First pitch from Valentine here. In there for a strike. Andrew McCarty at the plate. Might be bunting, just showed a tad bit of bunt with his hands. Not going to bunt. Swung on, hit down the left field line. Looks to stay fair. Bingo is there, and a great running catch made by Jared Beniers. Great play by him there, running all the way into the left field foul wall. Everybody in the dugout clapping, everybody from the parents section is clapping. Great play to nab McCarty there. Now 1 out in the inning. Noah Bleakley at the plate. First pitch to Bleakley, gets away from Valentine, gets away from Catch. He rounds second. Takes a look. Won't test it over there to third. The catchers have certainly had to work here in the last few days. Excellent job defensively yesterday by the catcher Brady Smolinski. He had 15 to 25 blocked pitches where you're jumping from your catcher's position straight onto your knees, blocking the pitch with your chest. Took one off the collarbone yesterday. Most likely will not be playing here today. Had to battle. He also had a hit yesterday. Good job by the freshman. Count is now.
Excuse me. It's interesting to hear the name Brady. I'm accounting for when he was possibly born during the breakout of Tom Brady. We're going to see a lot more Bradys.
Ball hit high to center field. Grover still tracking back onto the warning track. He makes the catch. Good outfield work so far this game. Runner tags over from second to third. 2 outs. Tom Brady news. Unretiring. Back to the Bucks he goes.
Welcome back. It's we're in Florida now, so we're hearing quite a bit of the buzz about the unretiring. We never heard him use the word retirement. He said he didn't have that commitment. I guess he found it.
He got into day 40. He said, I have to be at home every day.
You know what happens on day 40.
He said, that's enough of that.
I think day 40 was trash day and mow the lawn day.
He'd simply had enough of it. It's like, I'm done.
Back to work.
1-0 pitch from Valentine in there for a strike. Beautiful piece of pitching. He has been painting. And Dylan Ketch has been framing. Well down there. 2-1 moves the count. Brady surely feels a good amount of confidence in his defense. A lot of good defense here today. And that pitch swung on, fouled out of play. Count now moves 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Great plays been made. Dustin Cicada, Jared Beniers, Brandon Grover. And now here in the 2-2 count. Brady looking to sit him down any way he can, and he does it via the strikeout. Strike 3 swinging, and that'll do it. No run scratch across here in the bottom of the third. Score stays Seahawks 7, Springfield College 2. Welcome back. We're top 4. Sean O'Malley at the plate. Wearing blue 36. And that one is swung on. Hit hard left side. Line out to the shortstop. First pitch swinging. Good swing. Gets a barrel on the ball. He is seeing it well today. A little bit of rain starting to fall again. Nothing too bad. Players will continue to play. That brings Justice Welsh up to the plate. First pitch to Welsh upstairs for a ball. 1-0 moves the count. Good pitch there by Benoit. Changeup, certainly the changeup this time. A lot of inside break to it. Gets the swinging strike. Count moves 1-1, 1 out. Welsh, like so many others, seen it well. And he hits a ground ball right side there. It's going to be a race to the bag. Throws over to first, and Benoit makes an athletic play to get the out at first. Steps on first, throws it around. And that'll bring us number 1, Matt D'Amato. Hot hitter from the left side. 2 outs. He lays down to bunt, fouls it back.
D'Amato led off the second and finished the second. He was hit by a pitch and then caught looking.
Oh, that one hit hard out to right field. Camped under it is the right fielder. Hit it right at him. A lot of topspin on that swing there. Very hard off the bat, but nothing doing. 1, 2, 3 go the Seahawks here in the top of the 4th. Bottom 4 on the way. Brody Valentine looks to come back out. He's been good today. Bottom 4 on the way. Welcome back, bottom 4. First pitch swinging. Hit hard out to center field, not hard enough. Brandon Grover camps under it, and he makes the one-handed catch. He had the fantastic catch yesterday. Up against the wall, over his left shoulder, ran non-stop running, catches it, crashes into the wall. A great play. He has been a great defender all year. Heck of an athlete for him. Samonte flies out first pitch. First pitch there. In there for a strike. Valentine loses his hat. Noah Diamond now up. His second at-bat of the day. He struck out swinging his first at-bat. A one pitch to him, swung on, fouled back, but out of play. Count is now 0-2. Could go any way. Valentine goes the way of the fastball. Leaves it a tad bit up. Well, that certainly could be a pitch sequencing decision. One-two pitch swung on and fouled back.
Reaches field 8 where the Seahawks played the Lakers yesterday.
That field is where their offense really came to fruition. 14 runs for him. Now that one hit hard to third base. Great snag by O'Malley. Throws to first in time. What a defensive play, Sean O'Malley. A great show of defensive range by number 36, primarily number 23, but today number 36.
I think he's going to have to stick with that number 9.
I think he just might have to.
Offense and defense.
I think today he is really going to step into a pitch. He is due. He is seeing it phenomenally. Watch out for Sean O'Malley in the later innings of today's game. Cole Zalagowski has reached base. First pitch to him in there for a strike. Good pitch by Brody Valentine. He has been cruising. 2 outs now. It's bottom 4. And another strike in there. Swing and strike. Once again, his fastball. It's not going to light up the radar gun, but it generates a good amount of swings and misses. The 0-2 pitch. Outside. Count moves 1-2. Curveball didn't break. Stayed upstairs. Ball 2.
Zalagowski singled with 1 out in the second. And didn't advance anywhere as Valentine got a strikeout and another ground out.
Now the 2-2 pitch down low. Count moves full, 3-2. Brody looking for another 1-2-3 inning. Has the chance to execute it here. Pitch against Cole Zalagowski, 3-2 on the way. Swung on and hit hard right field. D'Amato chasing, looks like he's got room, and he does. He makes the catch. Defensive plays throughout the day. Another one made there by right fielder Matt D'Amato. 1-2-3 goes Springfield. And the Seahawks looking to add to their lead. It is still 7-2. Top 5 on the way.
Thanks to Timothy Donahue for getting the attention of several former Salve Regina University baseball players.
First pitch swung on, hit hard, left field line, stays fair. Down into the corner, Dusty Cicada rounding first, going to stop down at second for a stand-up double. One pitch, one swing, and a man on second. What a way to start the top of the fifth. We talk about Salve players of old. How about Salve players of now? The senior captain, Dusty Cicada, been a great defensive player all year, certainly been a member of the clubhouse, an influential voice in there, and now leads off the fifth with a big hit double. Leads it to another senior player of influence, that is Jared Beniers. A good mix of upperclassmen and underclassmen, and you're seeing two of the best right here. Dusty passes it off to Beniers. Timeout called.
Seahawks with a 7-2 lead, batting in the top of the fifth inning.
First pitch to Bingo up the middle for a base hit. It's down. Rounding third is Dusty. There might be a play at the plate. He holds off, stays over at third. First pitch swinging again. Dusty and Bingo, back-to-back base hits. First and third, nobody out.
I thought for sure Coach Thorella would be sending Cicada, but with nobody out and the top of your order coming up, let's let others do that work.
Certainly players that know how to play the game. If Grover can't drive into the gaps, he's certainly going to get one into the air. Runner does take off for a second. Bingo gets himself into the pickle. And a runner runs home, and sliding in safely is Dustin Cicada. That is the play the Seahawks will run often. Bingo was not exactly caught stealing, although that is what the book will say. It's a play. Runners on first and second. Runners on first and third. They'll have the man on first get caught between first and second, eventually getting himself tagged out, giving time for the runner at third to come and score home. Executed perfectly there. Count is 0-1, but another run on the board. Inside and strike two to Brandon Grover.
You should almost give a quote-unquote run bat hit in or run in for Beniers.
Ball hit hard right side, down for another base hit. Back-to-back base hits. Runner on first. Brandon Grover. There should be a way to score that for sure.
Yeah, you got to give him credit for something. He did a lot of work in the base pass to help Cicada get home plate safely.
And the 0-2 pitch turns into an 0-2 base hit. Grover on first, always a threat to run. One out. Green at the plate. And that one hit down the left field line. Another base hit down into the corner. Most likely going to be two. Holding at third is Grover, and up for another stand-up double. Michael Breen, and he reaches in. Shows off to the dugout. What a start to the inning here for the Seahawks. Let's count it. Back-to-back base hits, two of which were doubles. Double, single, double. Double, single, single, double. And now one of the biggest hitters on the team, Tyler Canoe, steps into the plate. First pitch to him, a ball. Curveball in there for a strike. Count evens up 1-1. One and one out. Another ball in there. Ball two. 2-1. Runners on second and third. Just the one out. Offense really clicking now.
Benoit hasn't retired a batter this inning. The only out came on the base pass.
And now another strike. Count goes 2-2. And now a ball. Fastball down to the dirt. Count moves 3-2. Full count. Cano always a threat to show off power. With a home run and a double here today, he'd love to see some more RBIs and another base hit. 3-2 pitch swung on, hit left side, inside the 5-6 hole for a base hit. Running to the plate is going to be Breen. It's going to be a play at the plate. Throw is not in time. Sliding in safely, Michael Breen, 2 RBI single. And now Tyler Cano just a triple away from the cycle. What a start through 5 for him. A homer in the first, double in the third, and now the 2 RBI single here in the 5th. He has 5 RBIs.
Makes the score 10-2. Seahawks still batting with just 1 out.
Great show of speed there for Michael Breen. He really can't do it all. He came into the season in a competition, hit hard out to right field. Right fielder giving chase, not going to be able to get it into the corner, into the gap for at minimum a double. Cano rounding hard. He's going to be sent home and catches running to third, and he's going to be in there safely. Stand up triple, Dylan Catch. Unbelievable, another extra base hit, this time off the bat at number 14, Dylan Catch. It's a hit fest here in the 5th. Another run scores, 11-2. Sean O'Malley now at the plate. Runner on third. Phenomenal stuff from the Seahawk offense here. First pitch to him inside for a strike. That ball was belted by Dylan Catch into the gap in right center field. Enough to score Cano. And now swinging at the pitch, one he wished he had back, Sean O'Malley. Good 2-strike hitter.
Still just the 1 out.
And just that 1 out, which was on the base paths. Again, 4 runs in, runner on third. Swung on, hit hard, right field. And it's foul into the corner for at least a double. Sean O'Malley hit hard, and he's going to start jogging. He's going to stand on third, second base. A stand-up double. Keep it going, keep it rolling. Double Sean O'Malley. He had that good play at third. His swings early today had looked good, and that one just down for a fair ball into the corner. Another extra base hit here for the Seahawks in the top of the 5th. What a show of 2-strike hitting for the third baseman, Sean O'Malley. 2 strikes, stays inside on a pitch, and he rockets it out to right field. The coach is now coming out from the dugout. Score is 12-2. Still 1 out. 5 runs this inning. Everybody reaching on a base hit. The top of the 5th has gone Cicada, double, Beniers, single, Grover, single, Breen, double, Cano, single, Catch, triple, O'Malley, double. Counted, that is 7 straight hits, 4 of which have been extra base hits. And now a freshman pinch hitter batting for number 7, Justice Welsh. This is number 5, Gratial. No, not Ryan Gratial. Aiden Gratial, brother of Ryan Gratial.
And Kyle Platt pinch running for Sean O'Malley at second base.
Gratial now looking to keep the hit fest going. He sees a ball down and in. His first at-bat of the season. Aiden looking to make a mark. He sees a strike on the inside half there. No way around it. He had that same type of lower half body movement that a lot of these Seahawk hitters have had in recent memory. Look for something to happen here. Pitch to him, swung on and missed. That's a good curveball. Gratial now on a 1-2 count. First at bat of the season for him. And the 1-2 pitch swung on, and that one is popped up. Pitcher is there. He calls for it, and he makes the catch. 2 outs now. Matt D'Amato up to the plate. Runner on second. The first batter to be retired in this inning here. Matt D'Amato looking to avoid it being 2 straight. Certainly something that he can prevent from happening. 12-2, 2 outs. Matt D'Amato at the plate. And that one is swung on, hit hard center field. Looks like the center fielder played it well. He's still tracking back, and he makes the jumping catch over in deep center field. They had played that one right. They had the center fielder moved over a bit towards the right center field gap. That one was hit towards the right center field gap. Nonetheless, 5 runs on 7 hits, no errors. 5 runs scored, 1 man left on base, and Springfield batting with Traversa, Barrett, and DeMauro when we come back. Welcome back, bottom 5. Bunt here by Traversa, picked up by Brody, throw to first. Oh, it looked in time, it is not. Called safe over at first. First pitch bunting. Here in the bottom of the 5th. No check between the 2 umpires. No convene means the base hit bunt will stay as called. Very close, no doubt about that. Good play by Brody Valentine to field it and throw it as quickly as he did. Michael Barrett, the leadoff hitter, now swinging. A ball hit to left field. Beniers feeling for the fence, and another running catch up against the wall. Great play, Jared Beniers. Bingo with his 2nd catch up against the wall. He's showing his impressive range and speed as he gets the out there. Barrett retired, 2 pitches, 2 outcome events.
And now to answer Brendan Conati's question on YouTube, what's Salve's record? It is 3-4 entering today.
Not the starts of the season they would love to see, but the offensive production here these last 2 days is exactly what they want to see. The problem for the first few losses was a lack of offensive production. Last loss was a bit of pitching difficulties. Once they figure those 2 things out, this is an extremely talented roster. First pitch in there for a strike. Salve came into the season ranked in the national rankings in the top 25. Dropped out of it after the first few losses. Runner steals towards second. He is going to be there safely.
Nice pitch blocked by Dylan Ketch, so it'll go in as a wild pitch.
1-1 Luke tomorrow at the plate. Count 1-1, 1 out. Pitch up high, ball 2.
Tomorrow struck out swinging in the first. He was the first out recorded by Brady Valentine. And then he was hit by a pitch off the helmet.
Count now 2-1. 2-1 pitch outside for a ball. Count moves 3-1. Not exactly what Valentine would love to see, but he has proved to be effective behind in counts. Deceptive with both his fastball and his curveball. Let's see which one he goes with here. Most likely the fastball, though it realistically could be either. 3-1 pitch, and it's the fastball. Left up high, ball 4. Runners now on first and second. During the break, a defensive substitution. Platt, who pinch ran for Sean O'Malley, slides over, plays second, which moves starting second baseman Dusty Cicada over to third. Pinch hitter, number 9, Jack Cooney.
Number 3. Hostetler.
Ivan Hostetler comes to the plate. Runners on first and second for him. Hostetler hitting 405 at-bats this season. 2 hits, none of them for extra bases. Does have 1 RBI. First pitch to him, up high for ball 1. Barely missed. This will most likely be Brody Valentine's last inning of work. So far, been a very good start for him. That one in there for a strike. Count evens up, 1-1. One pitch down there in the dirt. 2-1. Brody in a bit of a jam, looking to get out of it. 2-1 count behind in this at-bat. Runners on first and second, just 1 out. A bit behind in the inning. Count now moves 3-1. If he can get through the 5th here, it would be a very good start and just what the coaching staff was looking for out of the freshman. Really dialed it in after the first. 3 straight scoreless frames for him. That pitch outside for a ball. Out to the mound comes head coach Eric Sorella, and that will most likely do it for Brody Valentine. Although we will see, he hasn't made the call yet. And now it is over. Official. That will do it for left-handed freshman starter Brody Valentine. He goes 4 1/3, leaving 3, allowing 2. Striking out 5, striking out 4. Effective day for the freshman starter. Congratulations, first appearance of his collegiate career, Brody Valentine. Tommy Delvecchio is the new pitcher. We'll let him warm up, and we will be back to you shortly. And welcome back. Tommy Del Vecchio takes over in the mound. He finds himself in a bit of a jam. He came in yesterday in a bit of a jam and performed extremely well. Got the strikeout. Tommy, a fan favorite, not only of the players but of the parents. Not only a performer on the mound, a performer off the field. Known throughout Newport. A big personality. Everybody knows him. Everybody likes him. He's now in a 2-0 count. Del Vecchio also a captain. 2-0 pitch from him is swung on and fouled back. Count moves 2-0. He gets his first strike.
Bleakley's foul pitch. No damage to the camera.
It's always nice to see the camera hold up against the reins of a foul ball. And that pitch again fouled off. Count now evens up at 2-2. Bleakley started the count 2-0, now finds himself 2-2. Pressure's even between pitcher and hitter here. We'll see who takes advantage of the situation. 2-2 pitch. In there for strike 3. Tommy Del Vecchio comes in and gets the strikeout off that fantastic slider. Two-dimensional spin. Really working for him there. Now there are 2 outs. Still only the 2 runs over the course of the game and no runs allowed so far in this inning. Tommy Del Vecchio looking to keep it that way. Ryan Sorgi now steps up to the plate. Rain picks up. First pitch in there for a ball. Upstairs it looked good. Not exactly called that way. And that pitch swung on, popped up out of play. Count moves 1-1.
Sorgi at the plate. He doubled and struck out swinging against starter Brady Valentine.
2-2 pitch. Holds off. Count moves full. 3-2. Count is full. 3-2. Tommy takes this set, deep breath, delivers home to the plate. It's a slider in there, strike 3. Unbelievable stuff. Tommy Del Vecchio comes in, loaded bases, 1 out, and he gets back-to-back strikeouts, and that will do it here for the bottom of the 5th. 2 strikeouts, excellent job, Tommy Del Vecchio. Welcome back, top six. Dusty Cicada leads off, as he did in the fifth. High fly ball to the second baseman. He's still backing up, and he makes the catch. Dove backwards to make the play. He does end up coming down with it. Good play by the second baseman. Not the best route, but a good play eventually as he gets the out. Dustin retired. First pitch swinging again. Another one of those aggressive hitters for the Seahawks. That brings up number 25. Bingo to the plate. Bingo having a good day so far, offensively and defensively. New pitcher for Springfield College, number 47, Jeremy Swift. Jeffrey Swift, excuse me.
From Clifton Park, New York, Shenandoah High School, sport management major at Springfield.
Swift goes down 2-0 in the count now. Good swing there from Beniers. Swung on, fouled back. Bounces right on the opposing fans' cover. Thank goodness for the cover.
That's what it's there for. At softball venues down here, Niall, they have netting between the clusters because the clusters are so much closer in a softball setting.
And getting hit by a softball has to be just strike in there. Just the worst thing of all time. A baseball is bad, but a softball, it's like
bigger mass.
Bigger mass.
And when you least expect it.
Good pitch there by Swift. Gets Beniers. He goes down swinging. 2 outs now. Brandon Grover up to the plate.
We've got sunshine, but we've still got some rain coming down from the clouds that are up there.
First pitch to Grover in there, bouncing for a ball. One 1-0 pitch from Swift. Inside half of the plate. Called for a strike. Count evens up 1-1. Now an outside pitch there. Stays away from him. 2-1 goes the count. Grover missed. Well, Grover played DH last year, all of last year, recovering from Tommy John surgery he had as a senior in high school. Recovered from that surgery, which is a very long process. Now has one of the strongest arms in the team. Plays center field every day. Gets to show off that arm. At least once a game, already showed it off today on a nice throw back into second base. Swung on, hit hard right side. First baseman, it's a race to the bag. First baseman wins it, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3. Go the Seahawks here in the top of the 6th. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Bottom 6 on the way.
pinch hitter for 32. Candelaria pinch hitting for Simonetti. Simonetti 0 for 2 against Brady Valentine. Now Candelaria leading off in the bottom of the sixth, trailing 12-2. Delvecchio delivers.
First pitch to him, swinging, fouls it off. There was a rainbow over in the left field sky. It's faint.
I think Tyler Canoe can reach it.
I think the rainbow appears to be landing just on this field because it's been gold out here, nothing less. Seahawks playing well in all facets of the game. Counts now 1-1 to the pinch hitter. Ground ball right side, it stays fair. Canoe is there, he makes the play, steps on first, and an easy first out of the inning. Tommy Delvecchio still out there for the Seahawks, came into the game in the bottom of the fifth. Loaded bases, only one out. Struck out the first two batters, and only two batters he saw there. Got out of the jam. The run matrix, which projects the amount of runs that are expected to be scored given a situation. Loaded bases, only one out, is expected to score over 2 runs. So for Tom to come in there and get the job done is impressive work to say the least.
And he's continuing it this inning with the ground out to Canoe at first base. Came in as an infielder, didn't he?
He did. A shortstop recruit out of Florida, IMG Academy here in Florida. Swung on, fouled off. Count moves 1-2.
He's one of 5 Seahawk captains.
Count now 1-2. Tommy, 2 strikeouts already. 1-2 pitch, swung on, popped up. Catch gives it a look. Not going to be able to get it. Count stays 1-2. One-two pitch, 1 out. Slider called off the plate away. Good slider for him.
So I wonder if he ever threw sliders to first base from shortstop. He said, I think I should become a pitcher. Look at that movement.
He said enough of this. Kept getting the throwing error over at short. So he kept sliding on him. Another foul ball. Two-two pitch, swung on up the middle. Breen is there, fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time. Hits his big target, Tyler Canoe. And now there are 2 outs here in the inning. Over the course of the year, Breen has been nothing short of phenomenal. Continuing making the easy plays look easy and making the hard plays, well, making them look easy. Had a few plays up the middle during this trip in Florida, throwing it across his body, getting the out with plenty of time. Good strike there from Delvecchio. That are simply not easy plays. But he gets them done. Doesn't just expect any extra attention for it. Just gets the job done, moves on. 0-1 count now. Hit hard. Just over the head of Michael Breen into left field. Beniers is there. First hit given up today by Tommy Delvecchio. First pitch hit. Dusty, good play. Reaching to his left, throws to first. Good pick by Canoe. And that'll do it. One man left on, and Tommy Del Vecchio gets the job done. He's now gone 1 2/3. Hawks love to see it. Seahawks still lead 12-2. Top 7 on the way. Welcome back, top 7. Michael Breen at the plate. He sees ball 1 down. And he sees another pitch down. 2-0 count here. The Seahawks may be up 12-2, but they do not want to see zeros up on that board. They will continue to score throughout the rest of this game. Breen finally sees a strike. They'd love to put up 20. Two-one count now for the sophomore shortstop, Michael Breen. And the 2-1 pitch in there, ball 3. Another hitter's count here. Three-one pitch, hit hard but into the dirt and right to the glove of the first baseman. And he steps on first to make the play. One unassisted. And that brings up Tyler Canoe, who is just a triple away from the cycle.
They say the cycle is more rare than the no-hitter.
Cycle only occurs about twice a year at the major league level. No-hitter definitely a lot more common than that. Truly one of the rarest feats in baseball. Strike one in there. The 4-home run game is probably the only more rare event rather than the cycle.
I would say the 5-home run game is more rare. Never been done!
Another good pitch in there by the pitcher, off the plate away. I do wonder if a 5-home run game has ever occurred. I doubt it.
Not at the major league level.
Yeah.
In my dreams.
There's Tommy White for North Carolina State as Canoe pops up to the second baseman. He had a few 2-home run games to start the season for NC State. Had 9 home runs. NC State being the number 2 ranked school team at the Division I level. He had 9 home runs through the first 8 games, including multiple games with 2.
That's Trevor Story-like.
Trevor Story-like. He's a free agent. He'll land somewhere soon.
So that's Max Pape, senior infielder at second base. Woodbury, Connecticut, Nanawag, psychology major.
Catch sees a ball inside. Almost hit by it. Umpire's been very good today. Another pitch that's close. Not a strike, and it's called as such. Probably a half ball low, a half ball inside. We've definitely seen multiple umpires from a lot of different places call that a strike. That one capped off the end of the bat by Ketch. Tough spin, but picked up by the third baseman, and a great pick over there by number 11 at first base, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Seahawks here in the top of the 7th. Still leading 12-2. And we are bottom 7, new pitcher and new hitter. A new pitcher for the Seahawks, number 49, Eddie Hardiman. Left-handed pitcher with his first appearance of the year. And he starts it with a close fastball just out the plate away. New hitter for Springfield College is number 36, Tony Incontro. Eddie falls behind the count 2-0. 2 fastballs off the plate away. Lefty on righty. He finally does come in. That one is capped foul. Eddie gets his first strike. And Contro appears to have been injured a little bit on that play. Took a few extra practice swings. Still in the box. And a strike there. Oh, did not go, says the umpiring crew. Count moves 3-1. That one grounded. in between 5 and 6. Dusty gets it, throws to first in time. Heck of a play there. Dusty Cicada charging in to make the play, throwing on the run, and he gets the first out of the inning. Defense stays solid.
Cicada making the last play of the previous inning, making the first play in the bottom of the 7th. Seahawks with a 12-2 lead.
Luke DeMauro now at the plate. Good pitch there from Eddie Hardiman. Slider up of the zone, in there for a strike. Anytime you have a lefty from the 3/4 slot or lower, the fastball and slider do appear to be relatively similar. That one definitely a fastball. Off the plate away. Eddie Hardiman releases it at about the halfway mark, just above it. Another fastball away. We'll see if he goes back to his slider here. Seems to have good control of that.
DeMauro 0 for 1. Struck out in the first inning, hit by a pitch, and then walked. He was the last batter Brady Valentine faced.
And there is a slider hit over to Kyle Platt, and Kyle Platt makes the running play. Turns around, flips it over to shortstop. Nice play by the sophomore Kyle Platt. He is a glove and speed tool player as his best tools. Also a very good bat. Power not his forte, but he will reach by getting barrels and sending them into the gaps in the outfield and stretching singles into doubles, doubles into triples. Always a threat to steal. Good arm, good glove. First pitch in there with 2 outs, in there for a strike. Ivan Hostetler now at the plate. 0-1, count evens up 1-1.
He's batting for the second time. Walked as a pinch hitter in the 5th inning. And then went back into right field.
Up the middle, almost caught by the pitcher. Just off the end of his glove, and that one is in there for a base hit. First hit given up here by Eddie Hardiman. Eddie looking to continue the 0 streak that the Seahawks pitching staff has put on the board. Allowed 2 in the first. None since then. Big swing and miss. Number 11, Noah Bleakley, now finds himself behind the count 0-1. Good fastball there for Eddie. Good slider in there. Bleakley moved way out of the way. It was close. Umpire had to suggest down and away with his hand. Good pitch. 1-1 is the count. Ball in the dirt now, 2-1. This one lifted foul. Hardiman is a junior, looking for a strike at the inning, and he gets it. Fastball up high, and that will do it. That'll do it for the game. Today's game was a 7-inning game, and that is the final out. The Seahawks take the field to celebrate. An excellent job by the offense and the defense. Through 7 innings, the Seahawks were able to get 12 runs across the board. Impressive moonshot home run by Tyler Canoe, as well as that 5th inning where there were 7 straight base hits, including 4 extra base hits. The pitching staff recovered extremely well. He gave up 2 in the first. Brody Valentine was looking a bit shaky, but he settled all concerns that the fans, teammates, and coaches would have had. Excellent performance from him. Went 4 1/3. Performed very well. Now a nice show of sportsmanship from both sides as they shake hands. Tommy Del Vecchio came in, pitched extremely well. Hardeman closed it off. And that will do it. 12-2 is the final score, Ed.
Well done. The offense came alive, or continued to stay alive from yesterday's 14-inning output. They put 12 runs on the board, and the pitching came back. Great job by Niall Silberman on the play-by-play for today's game. Thank you very much, Niall.
Of course.
Seahawks will be back here on Thursday, March 17, St. Patrick's Day. A twin bill for the Seahawks. They'll be on Field 7 facing Southern Maine in the early game, and then finishing their spring trip to Florida with the College of New Jersey, TCNJ. So 2 9-inning games as scheduled now. We just learned that this was a 7-inning contest, probably because of the later start with the weather, which is gorgeous right now. It's absolutely gorgeous.
A truly great day. Boy, 65 and sunny. If you're not here, I hate to talk about it in front of you. I know it's not very nice in the Northeast, but it is a beautiful day down in Florida. That will do it for us here. Great day to be a Seahawks fan. 12-2 the final score. We hope to see you soon.